Here, and I'll be talking about the brand new community update for March in Space Marine 2. This was posted about 8 minutes ago, and we have quite a bit of new information here regarding future patches and upcoming content. So we're going to be going over all of that today. So first off, they say, hello Space Marines. March has been a busy month for us with hotfixes, working on patch 13 and more. Alongside these changes, we also want to address recent feedback and share important news about the chapter voice pack. Let's dive in. They say that hotfixes 12.1 and 12.2 are live, and 12.3 is on the way. Now, I was not expecting another hotfix for this patch. Usually Saber only does 2, but we'll see what they do in this one. Hopefully it's like some stability fixes because there are some performance issues currently. But we're gonna go through these here right now. So first they say the hotfix 12.1 and 12.2 were released earlier this month, bringing stability improvements, corrected issues with some of the Tech Marines perks, and the buff Sniper and Vanguard classes, among others. A 12.3 hotfix, which will bring further stability improvements, is also on its way. Well, you know, as soon as it's live. So we'll probably expect that like next week or the week after that. Usually they release these pretty soon. Hopefully we'll get that fairly quickly here. Next, they say regarding future updates, we are currently working on patch 13. The main focus of this patch will be on siege mode. We're going to add more features to it, more purchasable items to allow new strategies. A difficulty curve will be reworked. Sessions will be shorter and more intense. Playing siege mode will also grant accolades. More details will be revealed as we'll be closer to the patch 13 release. It will also bring a new PvE mission, more customization options for the Tech Marine, 3 new heroic weapon variants, a new weapon and equipment, more customization option items, and a new customization feature. And of course, the Iron Hands chapter pack. Also, we're working on an update of the roadmap, as the current one is no longer faithful to reality. We'll also release it in April, so stay tuned. Now here we have some of the future cosmetics, stuff like the Tyrannic War Veteran armor. It looks super sick on the Phobos here. And they also talked about the Space Wolf armor pieces here as well previously. This looks like a White Scars chainsword as well, which is pretty neat. Here they say about the chapter voice pack. Note from our game director, we heard your feedback regarding the chapter voice pack DLC and wanted to address it. It's obvious this DLC has failed to meet your expectations, and we are sorry about that. Delivering quality content, free or not, is a priority for us. Let me explain a little bit more about this DLC and why we decided to make it free from now on. The voice pack was originally designed to include what we call a battle chatter, lines that react to combat situations and are not tied to specific missions. Each character in the voice pack got 450 plus lines for 7 languages. However, it does not cover the large amount of scripted level-specific dialogue found in operations, which represent roughly 1,500 lines for each operation. We understand that many of you expected your chosen chapter's voice to be more complete. That's on us. We didn't set the right expectations, and the result feels incomplete. Many production constraints, such as localization, voice actors, and availability, and necessity to keep updating voice packs when adding new operations, force us to make the voice pack as it stands currently, and the same constraints are not allowing us to expand the voice pack by adding the missing lines. Looking ahead, we'll be making improvements to the current implementation. We are currently working on an option to disable replacement of missing level-specific voiceovers by Ultramarine characters, and we'll also expand the voice pack to PvP. We still believe that expanding customization, whether it's how your Space Marine looks or sounds, is important for the game's fantasy. This is why we've decided to offer a refund to all owners of the DLC to make it free from now on. We are currently setting up the refund with platform owners. Refunds will start from early April. Okay, so that's the official release date for the refunds because they're currently still purchasable on Steam. Thank you for your feedback and for your continued support. So we do know that they are planning to release another voice pack in the future. Hopefully that one is far better than this one was. I'm pretty sure they don't want to go through like the same controversy all over again, so they'll probably be a little more hesitant on that one. But for now, you can expect your refunds to start in early April. Now, next they say what is going on next. Starting from early April, the DLC will be free on all platforms. Steam, you'll get a refund on your Steam wallet. The DLC will be directly added to all game owners. For Epic Games, you'll get the refund using the same payment method. If you pay with a debit card, the money goes back to your bank account, and if you use your Epic balance, it goes back to your Epic account. The DLC will directly be added to all game owners, just like the Steam store, and on PlayStation, you will get your refund using the same payment method again, and after the refund, you'll lose access to the DLC and will need to go into its page and claim it again for free. If you do not own the DLC, you'll have to download it manually for free from the PlayStation Store. And for the final one here on the Xbox and Microsoft Store, they say you'll get your refund using the same payment method. The DLC will stay on your account if you previously bought it, so you no need to reinstall it. And if you do not own the DLC, you'll have to download it manually for free from the Microsoft Store. When will I get the refund? Refund will be processed automatically on all platforms, and you'll receive an email notification on when yours has been issued, and the timing for the refund will vary depending on the platform, but all refunds should be completed by the end of April. If you haven't received yours by then, please contact the platform support. Now here they have the ongoing community event. They say, get ready for this month's staying on schedule event. Unlock the Mark 11 Hell Siege Chainsword by completing 5 operations as Tactical Assault, Vanguard, or Bulwark before April 6, 2026. And they also have the Mark 11 Chainsword skin here, which we had previously. You know, they did say they want to do fewer repeats. We've had this issue for Twitch drops and stuff like that before as well, where like there are just not a ton of new cosmetics for the game, but hopefully they fix that in the future. I mean, hell, maybe this stuff here will be that as well, but we'll see in the future. For now, this is a community event we've got here, and hopefully this satisfies at least some players. The final thing they say is, that's it for this month. Thank you for supporting us and helping us improve Space Marine 2. We remain very attentive to your feedback, and if you'd like to keep yourself informed of the latest news, make sure to follow our socials on Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads, and Blue Sky. The Emperor protects the Saber and Focus team. So not a ton here. This seems it's going to be like majority a siege mode quality of life update on top of like the new operation and boss. The boss is going to be a Scarab Occult Terminator. I did make a video on that previously, but hopefully the quality of life overhauls for siege mode are pretty good, because siege mode has not received a major update since like patch 9, or like really patch 10 with like the addition of Chaos Spawn was like the biggest update we got for that. That's pretty much all I have to say in this one, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.